Number 1 Palace Street's location is truly unique. It's overlooking the gardens of Buckingham Palace, the palace itself. It's surrounded by some of the most prestigious neighborhoods in the world, from Chelsea to Belgravia to Westminster and Mayfair. It's also surrounded by 5 World Heritage Sites, which makes the location truly unique. The House of Walpole will be the home of British luxury craftsmanship, which will bring together Britain's best luxury brands within one ultra-luxurious space. A collaboration between Northacre and Walpole to showcase and highlight British luxury in a bespoke one-off residence entirely designed by interior design and architecture studio Oliver Burns.
When we start a new project, we always look at the history of the area, the location and the architecture of the building, and it really doesn't get better than House of Walpole, opposite one of, if not the most iconic building in the world, Buckingham Palace. And the inspiration for our concept, the Palace Gardens, was an easy choice because there has always been an enduring love affair between British luxury brands and the English garden. Our concept is all about celebration. It's about celebrating the unrivaled location of this heritage revival, but also it's about celebrating the architecture, the stories from this enchanting garden, and ultimately it's a celebration of British luxury craftsmanship.
House of Walpole is such an important moment for Walpole. We always say, you can tell people how great British luxury is, but until they really see it and feel it, it doesn't come to life. So to be able to curate an extraordinary selection of the incredible and the exceptional in the most beautiful address in London, and to show people what that's really like, I think that's a kind of a dream come true.
The House of Walpole truly aligns with the Northacre way. The concept is luxurious, yet thoughtful. Every detail and illustration showcases our signature approach to craftsmanship, heritage and innovation.
The gardens are an endless source of inspiration for us. There are so many wonderful stories, from the fact that Queen Charlotte had a menagerie in the garden and had her very own zebra that was given as a wedding gift that became known as the Queen's Ass, all the way through to Victoria and Albert planting trees over 150 years ago, which have now become a symbol of their love story as they reach over the pathway at the north corner of the Palace Gardens.
The secret sauce, I think, in making this project really sing and become a kind of vibrant, living showcase is the partnership that we've had with Northacre and with Oliver Burns as interior designers. I think that kind of meeting of minds has been really important. The more you think about it, the more the different range of brands that we have in British luxury fits so well into a living space. The person that comes in here will, I think, be blown away.
We were really excited when we were asked to collaborate on this project, as side cabinets are something that we're really good at. For the House of Walpole, we are creating 3 beautiful cabinets. One is a long drinks cabinet stroke storage cabinet, and the other 2 are smaller pieces which will be going either side of the double doors in the dining room. The pieces are going to have beautiful marquetry on them, and when the spec was told that it was romantic, with a lot of nature involved in it, we really felt that the pieces that we've designed really reflect that really well. So there's flower-type patterns, but also like musical notes which travel through the actual longer cabinet, which is really beautiful.
So for the House of Walpole, we're really excited to get involved in some of the really special pieces that showcase our specialisations, such as leather craft and couture embroidery, and very architectural pleat work and fabric manipulation. So one of the pieces that we're working on is a beautiful bench that has taken inspiration from the Palace Gardens. So we had great fun reading up about the gardens and the history. So we took inspiration for that for this bench that we have created. It is the silhouette of 2 mulberry leaves side by side with handcrafted leather legs made up of over 100 tiny tubes of leather. We've also developed some beautiful hand embroidery for the dining chairs, which is a wonderful undulating pattern relating to the beautiful reflections and motion of the water in the palace lakes. We also looked at a lot of beautiful vintage botanical drawings for the headboard in the guest bedroom, and we developed a dragonfly motif which has all been hand beaded actually in London, and we work with, again, very architectural style pleating, stitching it on the bias using very couture grade pattern cutting techniques to really maximize light play with the piece so that the headboard, for example, looks very different in the daytime versus the evening.
For the House of Walpole, we're creating exceptional designs. We're bringing the gardens in and the passion. We're taking a lot of passion from the menagerie, from the garden just outside the windows. Looking at those gardens is like looking at a theatre outside, and we want to bring that in to the apartments, maybe to the powder room, bringing a little bit of English quirk, but also flirting with raw silk in some of the spaces. So you really feel that you are dressed when you walk in any space within the apartment.
At the House of Walpole, we'll be creating an amazing bespoke bed, a real sanctuary to sleep and luxury, collaborating with the wonderful Oliver Burns to create something that just fits the absolute essence of the apartment, as well as the kind of client who want to live here. So, number 1 Palace Street will have the most amazing sanctuary to sleep.
At completion, Northacre's House of Walpole will become the home of British luxury, a celebration of the palace gardens and its stories. This incredible apartment will feature a curated mix of the best British luxury brands.